So take the bolster and put the bolster toward the back of the mat. Sit in front of the bolster, leaving a bit of space between your buttocks and the bolster itself. So the lumbar spine will be completely free, not supported by the bolster. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana and put the blocks outside of your legs just to give a bit of support. But if this position is not comfortable at all, you can put your feet as wide as the mat, knees bent, and just lay down over the bolster. So find the version for the legs that it's more comfortable, it's more, comfortable for you. If you're in Baddha Konasana, remember that I want you to be supported. So it has to be quite comfortable. Even if it's an opening position, I want it to feel good. Once that you have this position, if you need, you can also take a folded blanket and put it just behind your head to not add tension on the cervical spine. If you don't feel tension on the cervical spine, then it's better not to have any props under the head. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist and allow your body to soften. Allow your body to open and let go. Feel the shoulders going down. Toward the ground. Feel your belly and observe your belly moving freely. Your face and allow your face to relax. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breath. When you breathe, which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? And if both moves, which one moves first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation. Observe the bolster helping your chest expanding. Keep a long and deep breath. Now, still keeping this long and deep breath, inhale deeply and hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax all the parts of your body that are not needed and observe how the feeling may change. Exhale freely at your own pace. And then again, inhale deeply, fully, and hold your breath. Observe which part of your body is stretching. Observe if you have parts of your body where you can find more tensions. And try and relax those areas. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. And relax, let go. Inhale deeply again. Hold your breath and relax. Relax also your belly, your face, your jaw. One more. And go back to the normal breath. Let your breath flow freely. And observe your breath becoming lighter and lighter, more and more silent. But observe that the bolster allow your breath to be still, wide, somehow deep. If you feel tension around your hips, you can change the position of your legs. It's always better to keep your knees bent. Now, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And hold your breath. Also holding your breath with empty lungs can help you lower your stress. So inhale deeply. Exhale completely and hold your breath. Keep it soft, keep it easy. This is not a challenge. And then observe if you have some tensions and where they are. And try and relax that area. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely and hold your breath. Do it at your own pace. One more time. And I want you to focus on the feelings, on the emotions. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And hold your breath. Okay. Go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Observe your belly, your breath, again becoming lighter and lighter, more and more silent. Now, really softly, really gently, bring the two knees together and put the feet as wide as the mat. So changing completely the position on your hips. The feet are wide and the knees are touching. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Lift the arms up to the sky. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, move from this position to the cactus pose. At the end of the exhalation, you are in cactus pose. Inhale, straighten your arms up, parallel to each other. And again, exhale, cactus pose. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, cactus pose. Inhale, straighten your legs, your arms, sorry. Exhale, cactus pose. And relax, put your arms down. Just for a few breaths. Close your eyes. Observe your body, observe the feelings, observe the emotions. Observe yourself. Know yourself. Now we're going to do the same, but changing the breath. So straighten your arms up to the sky. When you inhale now, put your arms in cactus pose. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, cactus pose. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, cactus pose. And one more time. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, cactus pose. Okay, lower your arms and stay there. Now take the belt. Put the belt straight so you're not creating a loop. And put your arms roughly at 45 degrees out. From this position, from this, exhale and allow the arms to drop behind. Go ahead. When you reach a maximum, wherever it is, exhale and bring the arms up. If you have some tensions on the shoulders, step back. So don't go to your maximum, but just a tiny bit less. Exhale, allow the arms to drop down. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And one more time, exhale down. Inhale up. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And again, we're going to change just the breath. So arms up. Inhale and move the arms back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, come up. Put the belt next to the mat. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and look at your knees. Stay there. And relax again. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and look at your knees. And relax. One more time, inhale. Lift your head. And back. Inhale. Move the two knees slightly upright. Inhale deeply. And with exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips just a bit. No need to lift too much. Stay there. And down. Again, inhale. And with exhalation, lift your hips. And down. Inhale. Lift your hips as much as you can now. And stay there. Go down. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, grab your legs and help. Get help from the legs to move up. Now, we're still gonna use the block, the bolster, but in a different way. So I want you to put the bolster in the middle of the mat. You sit down over the bolster. Feet as wide as the mat. You lay down. The end of the bolster is in between the shoulder blades. The shoulders are free to drop down toward the ground without touching the ground. The idea is to really use the bolster to open the chest. Keeping the shoulders at maybe 1 centimeter from the floor. Arms down in a comfortable position. Back of the head away from the shoulders. Once that you found this position, close your eyes and stay there. Allow your body to relax. The shoulders are really close to the ground, not touching the ground, but really at maybe 1 centimeter from the floor. Almost touching. So you will feel that the edge of the bolster will help you open the sternum area. If you feel really comfortable, put your arms in cactus pose. If you feel some tension on the lumbar spine, activate your abdominal muscles to push the lumbar spine against the bolster, lengthening the lumbar spine and releasing the tension from that area. To do so, you can also push gently with the feet against the ground, but paying attention that with this push from the feet, you're not changing the position of your shoulders. Stay there. Last moments. And now stretching your arms up to the sky. And just stay there. Belly in if you feel some tension on the lumbar spine. Now, keeping the arms straight and parallel to each other, move the arms just at 45 degrees back. So not completely down to the ground. but halfway through. And observe how the feelings may change. Relax your arms. Breathe. Arms down. In a comfortable position. Now bring your arms up to the sky again, parallel to each other. Okay. Now we're gonna do something that is not super easy to do. I want you to lift your heels and then lift your feet just a few centimeters. Okay, good. And down again. Put your arms down on the ground in a comfortable position so you can put your arms wide to the side in a cactus pose, whichever is more comfortable for you. Once that you have your arms on the ground, lift the 2 feet and bring the knees toward the chest without using the arms. More to the chest, Ruth. And now straighten your legs up to the sky. Stay there. And down. Put your feet down. Relax again. Inhale deeply. And again, lift your feet, bring the knees toward the chest, straighten your arms. If you feel quite comfortable, straighten your legs up to the sky, straighten your arms. Now move the arms roughly at 45 degrees. Stay there. If you feel quite stable, quite comfortable, well, comfortable is a big word, move the feet roughly at 45 degrees. Stay there. Bend your knees. Put your feet down. Put your arms down comfortably. Stay there. Now interlace your hands behind your occiput, behind the back of the head. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other and stretch your neck. Stay there. And down. Relax for a few breaths. Now again, hands behind your occiput. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other like you want to wrap your head. Now I want you to focus on the shoulders. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And keep the shoulders wide, and then in this position, inhale deeply. Over the exhalation, lift your head and try and look at your knees. 3 breaths. And relax. Roll on your right side. Push with the left hand. Sit on your heels. Take the 2 blocks. So the first block in the second position. So in the middle position, not the lower one, the middle one. And also the second one, put it in the second position, then in a sort of T shape. And put the bolster over. Lay down over the bolster. So in a higher position than usual. Allow the arms to relax down. If you want to, you can also slide the 2 hands right in the middle between the 2 blocks. Turn your head to the left for 5 breaths and to the left for 5 breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, on your left side, put your hands down on the ground, push. Okay, now move the bolster. The blocks next to the mat, we're gonna do it. We're gonna use it soon. Put your hands down on the ground, not too far from your knees, and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Now, keeping the hands down on the ground and the arms completely straight, I want you to create circles with your shoulders and shoulder blades. But try and focus not to move the shoulders too much toward the ears, but keeping the shoulders all the way far from the ears as much as you can. So you're creating circles, but they're not super deep one, because you don't want to move the shoulders up too much. So then also on the other side, and focus on the movement of your shoulder blades, not just the shoulders, but also the shoulder blades. Observe how the shoulder blades move as a consequence of moving the shoulders. Okay, now sit on your right hip. take the two blocks, put the two blocks next to the hip, leaving a bit of space. For the idea is to put also the bolster over the block. And then I wanted to put your right side of the torso over the bolster and then allowing the stretch as a passive stretch of the left side. So everyone is different. So I wanted to feel, to find a good position of the blocks. Somebody will need to put the blocks on a higher position. Maybe someone will need to use just one block. But the idea is to have the blocks and bolster to push your chest up. And you're using that to stretch the left side. So once that you find your position, you can also the right elbow down to give a bit of support to the head. Lift the left arm up, roll the arms outward, roll the arm up outward, and allow the arm to move down. Push the thumb back and look up. Breathe deeper and deeper. And gently come back up. Change side. Find the good combination of the props to give you support, to give you this push up to the chest. And again, use the bolster and allow your body to relax. Put your left hand to support your head. Lift the right arm up, roll it outward, and stretch. If this is a little bit too much for you, Ruth, you can also do it like that, just leaving the arms to relax, focusing on stretching this part without stretching completely. So find your version. Turn your head to the sky if you have the right arm straight. Breathe deeper and deeper. Feel the stretch. And gently come back up. Sit in a comfortable position. You can also sit over the bolster. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Create small circles with your head and allow those small circles to become wider, but keep it fluid, keep it a fluid movement. If you feel that the wider, the harder, then step back. I wanted to create fluid and soft movement. Turn also on the other side, still starting really smoothly. and release softly. And widening circles. But again, if you feel some tensions, if you feel that it's not fluid anymore, or if you feel it harder, then step back. Okay. Now, keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Lift your right arm, bend your elbow, and grab your left ear. Move the right elbow gently back. And don't allow your head to turn to the left. Keep it straight in front of you. You can find Dristi, it will be easier. Or you can check your video on Zoom. Lift the sternum, keep the sternum lifted, and start stretching from the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center, to the starting position. Lift your left arm up, bend your elbow, drop the ear, and again, don't allow your head to turn. Move the elbow back and shoulders down, and use your left arm to stretch from the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulders and shoulder blades down, and stretch. 3 breaths. And relax. Again, create circles with your head, starting really small, and then moving up only if you feel that you can maintain a fluid movement. This is the priority. Then also on the other side. Okay. Good. Take the 2 blocks. Put the 2 blocks on the front of the mat. In the third position, the higher position. Sit on the back of the mat, knees wide. Walk forward with your hands and put your elbows over the blocks. Roll the arms outward and push the chest down. It's a harder version of the position that we did so many times. Keep the arms rolled outward, push the chest down, but push also the sternum forward and the shoulder blades back. Deep breaths. And come back up. Yeah, it's a bit more intense. Okay, now we're going to do roughly the same, but bending your elbows. So the idea is to have the forearm up, hands interlaced, and the head moving down. You will see that this is way easier compared to the one that we just did. So elbows over. Keep the keep the blocks and the elbows quite close to the head. They are not wide, they're really, really close to the head. And even there, push the chest down, with the sternum forward and shoulder blades down. Allow the head to move down freely. Deep breaths. And gently come back up. Hands down on the ground. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. But this time, imagine that you're spiraling the energies, starting with this movement, with this circles on their hips and lumbar spine, but spiraling up through the spine, moving every vertebra. Turn also on the other side. Start just with the movement of the hips and then visualize the energy spiraling up. So every part of your body is moving. Okay. Now, we're still going to use the blocks. For the first block, in the first position, so in the lower position, and the second one, in the second position, creating a sort of T shape. I wanted to lay your sacrum over the first block, and keeping this block in between the shoulder blades. Right here. So the neck is free, is not supported by the block. The blocks stop on the shoulder blades, on this level. Okay. Lay down over the first block. And then you find a good position where you can feel that the spine is supported and you allow the shoulders to move down. It's roughly the same position that we did with the shoulder, with the bolster, but in a more precise way. So it's not as comfortable, but the opening will be higher. Keep the knees bent. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, then you can lift your hips, tilt the block on the second position, so you will have no stress at all on the lumbar spine. It's just if you need a bit of support for your lumbar spine, only if you need some tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, just stay there. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And if you want to deepen the stretch, the opening, you can put your arms in cactus pose. You will feel the edge of the blocks way more. But remember that you're shaping your body in a different way in order to have more energy. Few more breaths. Very gently. Lift your head. You can also interlace the hands and help you with that. Now put your elbows down and come up. Okay, yeah, come up completely. Good. Tabletop position. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward, round your spine, push with the hands against the ground to stretch the muscles of your back. Inhale, tilt your head forward, move the shoulders and shoulder blades back, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, look at your belly. Stretch the back of the body. Inhale, arch your spine, shoulder blades back, stretch the front of your body. One more time. Okay, sit on your heels. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, but close your eyes. Stay there. Seated on your heels. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and feel your body. Feel every part of your body. Feel the spine straight, stable, strong. Stay there. Okay, open your eyes. Put your hands down on the ground, again for a tabletop position. Step back with your knees just a tiny bit. Move the feet as wide as the mat. Roll the arms outward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, move in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. Keep the shoulders wide. And at the end of the third breath, walk back with your hands. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Keep the legs straight. Relax completely your arms. Relax completely your face. Relax the lumbar spine. And breathe deeper and deeper. Put your hands on the waist. Come up. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Create circles with your hands, keeping the arms completely straight. With it low. Not just the wrist, but just the hand, but keeping the arm straight. So it's the whole arm creating circles. Okay. On one side. And on the other side. Don't do it too wide. You don't need it. Okay, roll the arms outward. Lift the sternum, move the shoulder blades down, push the thumbs back and the hands down. So the arms are really active. I want you to feel the stretch on the shoulders. So keep on moving the hands down and back. And breathe deeper and deeper on your chest. Try and expand the rib cage with every breath. Okay, relax. Now, you can keep your feet in contact, or if you're more comfortable, you can put the feet slightly wider anyway. I want you to create a breathing cycle, starting on the belly and then moving up to the chest. We already did it several times. So the idea is really to feel the belly expanding and keeping the belly expanded, then move to the chest. When you do so, the stretch, the opening of the chest will be lower compared to the one that we felt now. But the quantity of air that will allow to enter our lungs will be way more. So actually you're oxygenating your body, you're giving the essence to your body, giving boost to every cell of the body. So first on the belly and then on the chest, without moving the belly in. So keep the belly expanded. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. You can also put the hands over your body to feel more. This opening is up to you. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale. Inhale, belly, chest. Keep the belly open all the way. Exhale completely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale completely. Now I want you to do exactly the same, but for the exhalation, I want you to exhale first on the belly and then on the chest. To do so, you have to take control of the muscles of your rib cage, so the intercostal muscles, to keep the chest open. So just to feel better which muscles you need to use, inhale deeply, normally, without thinking belly, chest. Exhale normally. Now focus on the chest. So you will feel more the activation of the intercostal muscles. So expand your chest. And at the end of the inhalation, I want you to create a suspension, a suspended breath, without closing your glottis, but just using the muscles of your rib cage to create this suspension. So inhale and stay there with the chest open. And exhale. One more time, inhale deeply on your chest. And create the suspension. So hold your breath, but without closing your glottis. And then exhale. Now that you understood the function, the how this intercostal muscles can move, wanted to use it with a deep and full breath. So you inhale on the belly and then on the chest, keeping the chest active. You exhale on the belly and then you exhale on the chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. One more time. Close your eyes and stay there. Just for a brief moment. Okay. Down on the ground again. And we're going to do just a brief Ujjayi breath technique. So we're doing pranayama also at the end of the class. So if you want to, you can keep your eyes closed, lift the sternum, lift gently the back of the head in order to create a lowering of your chin and a small closing of your throat. And then inhale and exhale, creating a small sound. Keep this small sound in inhalation and exhalation. And keep it constant from the beginning till the end of the inhalation and from the beginning till the end of the exhalation. Small closing of your glottis in order to create this small sound. Keep your breath deep but easy. And keep this small sound, this small vibration on your throat. And from now on, whenever you feel like it, you can enter Shavasana. For Shavasana, don't use any props. Well, actually, don't use the bolster, especially. If you need to, you can use a small props, either a folded blanket if you have tension on the neck, or if you feel
tension on the lumbar spine, you can put the bolster under the knees, but keep the spine down to the ground, connected with the ground, with the heart element. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Tvameva mata, cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhu cha saka tvameva, tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring your attention back to your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment. Find a comfortable position. Spine straight but relaxed. Hands in Anima Mudra, Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Face, throat, shoulders, arms, belly soft. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.